Today, I'm going to illustrate why PA verticals out of the gun bunch tight end is the absolute best play in the game. I'm going to show you guys a variety of one play touchdown formulas that you guys can set up against the most prominent coverages people call online. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell, grab out your pen and pad, and let's get after it. Now, I have to mention off the top that I have a full offensive game plan out of the Minnesota Vikings offensive playbook. However, there is an emerging meta for the Benkert Dimes playbook that is in this game, and this playbook is the only other playbook in the game that has this play. What I love about this is that this play at its best is a double one play touchdown, and I'll start off with that formula. We're going to put the outside receiver on a corner route, and we're going to stem this down one D-pad click. From there, we are going to run a tight end post, and we are going to stem that up a D-pad click. We're going to streak B, and we're going to put the running back on a corner route. This is a end of half, end of game, or a good bomb for a four-man cover three pass rush where you don't know if you're going to get flushed to the left or the right, and I'll explain why. This play, if I'm flushed to the left, will allow for Loveland to be a touchdown because Cooper Kupp pulls down the outside third. Brandon Marshall runs the seam to pull the middle third and keep him from playing Loveland. And then if we get flushed to the right, you're going to see that we're going to have a similar setup with Gale Sayers on the short running back corner route, pulling down the outside third, and Adams running the post, again with Marshall holding that player. So when we talk about this play here, let's just do a design rollout. You can see here I get a double team on the outside. I'm going to roll, and you're going to see that I have this bomb over the top. A little bit of a free form right there. Loveland, not the craziest top end speed, but fairly solid. And you see that that's a big strike. Well, I say one play touchdown. If you have the right skill set after the catch, that's what I mean. All right. So again, if you're only 50 yards away, that is obviously a touchdown. Now, the right side of the field is also a one play touchdown, as I've already mentioned. You're going to see here that in this case, I'm going to roll out, and I'm going to have this throw over the top to the Y receiver. Now, right there, we took a on the run pressure inaccurate. Otherwise, you do see that we had that bomb. So again, the key to this is that we have the B receiver running the seam, and that is extremely valuable. Now, if you guys want extra protection on this play, you could leave your tight end in. You see right here, we get a great seal. And then late in the play, you see how that corner flinches down, and you have this bomb over the top for the cover three. The other thing that's really, really cool about this play is that it's really good against cover four as well. So if I were to face someone playing that pesky cover four drop, this is a great candidate to chunk yardage them. So let's get into cover four drop here and set up the exact same route combination. We stem down the corner, we stem up the post, you streak B, you corner route right bumper. And then from there, you are gonna look for the rollout to A, look at the corner bite down, and we're able to throw this. And you see that both safeties in the cover four chased the B receiver, opening up that little divide in the coverage. So the secret of this is obviously the streak route. It's going to pull a safety in a middle third, no matter if he's on the left side of the field, and he's going to pull both safeties in a cover four, regardless of which side of the field they're on. You see right here, Bates has to guard that. You also notice, for what it's worth, that this safety has to respect the verticality of Marshall as well, which will, if we were rolling out to the other side, allow us to have this patch of turf to throw to. So let's go ahead and show you guys another example. This time I'm going to set up this rollout. I'm actually going to block the tight end here just so you can see kind of the same result here. Just get an extra body for kind of blocking. You see a good, you know, kind of hold there. And again, you see how I can throw this ball on the run over the top, and you've got a bomb set up, or at least you're getting into scoring territory. Now, the cool thing about this play as well is that it's a great end of half or end of game setup too. So if I were to go into this play and maybe our opponent 10 seconds left in the first half, they play a little bit of man up three deep. This is really, really good because you can utilize the same type of combo to pull down the safeties up top in the outside thirds. Now, because it is man under, you're still going to be relying on things like speed, agility, change of direction, deep route running for your tight end and your post guy. But there is the potential, if you beat the man-to-man coverage, for these guys to be open. So again, you see here how Loveland had a step. Now, I threw that ball illegally, but the safety in the play did not impact that. If you guys have a hyper speed tight end for this role, this is a great opportunity to throw a one-play touchdown to a player a lot of people don't expect to be the target on this play. But then, of course, with this as well, you have the ability to kind of set this up as a throw to Y. You see right there, Y would have been an option over the top in this regard as well. He actually did get separation. I just got flushed away from the throw that I wanted to make. But again, when you take a look here at this, let's go ahead and do maybe a double team over here on the edge. You'll see what I'm talking about. We get this double team. and then you see how that corner is going to pull down, and then again you have the leverage over the top. We missed the throw, but you see that it is a possible double one play touchdown against the man up 3 deep, which is a challenge for a lot of people to bomb at the end of a half or end of a game. So this play is absolutely phenomenal for that reason, on top of the fact that we've already discussed that it is one of the absolute best match bombs in the game. I did an entire video dedicated to how good this play is against quarters and palms and cover 6 and cover 9, because it leaves this middle player essentially wide open. So if you guys want to watch that video, just go back and check that out on the channel here. Otherwise, make sure you guys are subscribed right here to the Zan Madden YouTube channel. Free content Monday through Friday, shorts in the afternoons, dedicated to making you better at this game. I hope this situational bomb play helps you guys out. It is a really, really good setup, and it's part of my overall larger scheme out of the bunch tight end in the Minnesota Vikings offensive playbook. You guys can find my tight Y off week, as well as my entire ace offense out of this as well. This is arguably the best playbook in the game. Players have gone to this in recent months. A lot of players are on the Benkert playbook. I find that this is the better all-around playbook, simply because it gives you better run game, better short yardage, better 4-minute drill, better low red zone options, and it still is pound for pound the best bunch tight end in the game. Obviously, with the Benkert playbook having all the plays, you know, it's number 2, but when you factor in everything else, I consider it to be number 1 because of the audible capacity of this playbook. I hope you guys will go check that out on Gridiron. Otherwise, I'm up out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, this is Zan. Get the lab and good luck.